Hey everyone, Ravinous here. Welcome to Final Fantasy XIV, and it is that time of year again where we have the Christmas event. Now this year, the quest takes place in Ul'dah in the Steppes of Nog. Now what I'm wearing right here is from a previous Christmas event, and what this lovely lady behind me is wearing is what we get this year. So let's begin the quest. NPC is right here. I have yet to do this, so perfect timing. Alright, naughty or nice, 'tis the season, and Amgaranji seeks a kind-hearted soul to help her work miracles. There's the Starlight Robe. If it isn't my favorite miracle worker from Starlight's past, might you be able so kind to lend me your aid once more? It would mean the world to the children. As you know, the Starlight Celebration is a time to celebrate the children of the realm, our hope and our future. As a Starlight celebrant, it is my sworn duty to see happiness and good cheer duly doled out to all the boys and girls, particularly those whose daily lives afford them few reasons to smile. To that end, I plan a special delivery for the younglings in the children's ward at Frondale's Frontistery, but I fear things have hit a snag. The parcel has vanished. I trust it has only been misplaced and not stolen. What black-hearted wretch would deny those poor children a rare moment of good cheer? I would search for it myself, but I fear my duties as a celebrant keep me from leaving my post. Might you be so kind as to go looking in my stead? And I nod. Oh, thank you, friend. With you on the job, I'm sure the children will be beaming with smiles within bells. The package is a large box engraved with the mark of Flanders Frontistery. One of my assistants says they saw a boy toting a similar box in the Ruby Road Exchange. Perhaps you might begin your search there. Should you find the parcel, pray deliver it directly to the Ravinous store at Frondale's. You have my heartfelt gratitude for your assistance, and remember, it's not just me that's counting on you to work miracles. Alright. Now, let's see. Ruby Road would be this way. I love how, even though it's a desert city, it's got snow. Alright. So, we head over here. Alright. Oh, there we go. Hey, where are you taking that crate? I hid it there for a reason, you know. It's what? I saw the mark on it and assumed it belonged to one of the physicians from the children's ward. I was only trying to have a little fun, I promise. I didn't mean to cause trouble, honest. At least, not for you. So just take it and do whatever you want with it. And don't tell anyone you saw me here, okay? I don't want to get in trouble again. Okay, get out of here. I have stuff to do. Alright, got delivery. So where is this? Oh, it's over by the alchemist. So we're heading right on over there. Now, like a lot of celebration quests, this requires level 15. If I check, yep, 15. Because if you don't start at Ul'dah, you need to actually get to Ul'dah, which about level 15 is about right. But if you want to, you can throw this little bit of experience at another job of yours if you wish. But I don't believe this is going to involve any combat of any sort, so... These tend to not. We're just going to have a nice little story of the celebration. Yeah, I figured I'd walk there so I could show people the way, pad out my runtime a bit. That, and I haven't actually explored this area in quite a while. Let's look at decorations. Oh wow, they got this whole place decked out. I'm glad I walked here rather than just teleporting right in. Wait, look at that. That's pretty cool. Whoa. Alright. Alright. To the registrar. Greetings, adventurer. Oh, you have a delivery for me? Right here. Thank the heavens. When the goods the celebrant spoke of did not arrive at the designated time, I feared the Starlight would be a lonesome one for our poor children. Pray tell, wherever did it disappear to? I see. Thank you for your honesty, and fear not. We will not punish the boy. The youngsters here do not live easy lives, but they have good hearts. I shall do what I shall do what I can to see that they all have causes to smile today. On that subject, might I ask one more favor of you? Of course. I realize we have troubled you enough already, but I'm certain it would bring the children no end of delight. If you would not be adverse to helping, pray speak with me again. Well, first, gotta look the part. Alright. Raven-haired registrar would make a special request of you. Will you lend us your aid? I cannot thank you enough, friend. As for the task at hand, I would deliver these presents to the children, but I fear they would find little joy and wonder in receiving them from the fussy physician whose face they see every day. But one of the saint's little helpers, on the other hand, behold, I have the garb right here, and I am certain it would most become you. I think I'm already wearing it. My colleague by the door will be happy to show you to the children's ward whenever you desire. Meanwhile, let's look into the matter of the mischief-making boy. Thank you again, my friend. When you see the children's smiles, you will know just how much your kindness meant to them. Alright. To equip the Starlight robe and deliver the gifts to the children. The registrar has told me everything. We thank you for your charity, kind adventure. It would be my pleasure to show you with it. Yep. I will go see the orphans. And a lot of helpers. A lot of helpers. Aww. Pardon me, do you have something for me? There you go. Gift. Alright, there we go. Oh, thank you. I'm so happy. I'll get better by next Starlight. Just you wait and see. Good. But you? Why, hello there, little helper. Might you perchance have a present for little old me? Yeah, though I wonder if you're actually a child. But you all look the same. Oh, but you are truly too kind. I feared my letters would not reach this spinner from here, but I see now my worries were for naught. Because you look exactly like an adult of your kind. Of your kind! Alright. Alright. A little helper! Do you truly have a present for me? I must be dreaming. There you go. Oh, thank you. Thank you so much. It's the best Starlight ever. I do my job well. Alright. And you. Well, if it isn't a little helper, but you have a present for me? Oh, please say that you do. My heartfelt thanks to you. I can only hope the spinner hears my prayers that I might spend next Starlight with my family. You have successfully delivered a gift to every youngling on the premises. One present, however, still remains. I noticed that. Alright. Hey, what up? You have my thanks, adventurer. Hearing the laughter of the little ones, I see you've served as a most splendid little helper. But pray tell, do you perchance still have one present in your possession? Sure do. I suspected as much. Currently we have 5 younglings residing with us, but one of them, a boy named Rovere, seemed to have slipped outside unattended. No doubt it's the self-same boy you met long ago, the boy who stole away with our Starlight gifts. But whatever could have possessed him to do such a thing? But this is no time for idle speculation. We must find him before he comes to harm. Will you aid in our search? You will aid in our search, won't you, friend? Yep. Once again, I am in your debt. Let's begin the search at the Ruby Road Exchange where you last saw him. I'll await you there. Alright. Oh, that's a lot more. Oh, that's pretty awesome. You are the kind of adventurer who came assist us in our Starlight festivities, yes? Thank you for giving our poor children a reason to smile. Yep. Let's see. Looks like there's nobody else here currently. So let's go find a kid. This time I will teleport to the Ruby Road Exchange. Which closest one would be here? I'll just go there. Alright, let's speed things up. Alright. Oh, right here. Perfect. Hello? Oh, Father, can we stop at the stalls before we go home? We told your mother we'd be home by next bell, did we not? You wouldn't want to make her sad now, would you? I suppose you're right, Father. Well, I suppose she would not be devastated if we stopped off at one stall and bought her a little gift. What do you say? Father. Well, who goes there? Oh, you're the adventurer from before. I've been a good boy since then, I promise. Well, except for running away, I suppose. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to cause you trouble. Between you and me, I don't particularly want to go back, but I wouldn't want you to get into trouble too, so I will. He wants to be with his family. Duh. You found Reverie and convinced him to return, you say? You simply are a miracle worker. I can't talk, I'm an idiot. I say, you truly are a miracle worker, friend. Come, let's return to the children's ward. I simply must get to the bottom of the boy's mysterious behavior. Alright, teleport back. Run. At least I can teleport. And I always like how they use the various quest complete flags to know that you've done previous events. Hence why when I started this, they knew I had helped before. Because I have helped with this celebration for a few years now. Alright, go over here. The Registrar told me everything. We thank you for your charity, kind adventurer. It would be my pleasure to show you within. The same thing you said last time. I forget. I don't pay attention to him. He doesn't have a name. Alright, let's go over here. A lot of these characters actually don't have names, but... How many times must I say this, Reverend? I do not mean to scold you, merely keep you safe. Just promise me you will not go running off like that again. Everyone cares for you here, and this behavior of yours causes no end of worry. Liar, nobody cares about me. I could die tomorrow and no one would shed a tear. Just leave me be, will you? Reverend! Dear heavens, I'm sorry you had to see that, friend. I know not what that boy is thinking these days. Reverend! Hey, he fell over dead. Probably not dead, but... Worry not, friend. The boy's life is in no danger. I have already seen to his treatment. He should be back on his feet ere long. And yet it is fortunate that we were close at hand. Why, if he had collapsed but a few bells earlier on his own out on the streets... If you have a moment, I would speak to you in private. Pray come with me. It's weird having to look up at other characters while wearing the beard. River's illness is not an especially complex one, but one of the herbs used in his treatment is quite rare and not easily come by. As such, his time in the children's ward is dragging on longer than any of us would have hoped. Moon after moon spent in the company of strangers, it would not be easy on any child, let alone one as sensitive as Reverer. And yet, he has fought his illness with admirable courage and nary a word of complaint. That is, until recently. For the life of me, I cannot fathom what's turned him into such a rebellious, sullen child. I only want to help him, and yet I am at complete loss for ideas of how I might do so. Alas and alack, whatever am I to do? Let me guess, I get to go get the herb, because that's how this works. I know these things. Alright. Let's see, the raven-haired registrar is lost in the depths of despair, and I get a Christian roll for this. Yay! Alas, alas, and alack! Is there nothing I can do to bring succor to the poor boy? Am I doomed to stand idly by as he despairs further in a pit of hopelessness, self-loathing, and despair? My apologies, my emotions got the better of me for a moment. I often tell the children that even the most potent herbs and potions will not avail a patient who does not possess the firm belief that his condition will indeed improve. That was a long sentence. This is true for myself as much as it is true for any of my charges. Sadly, in the case of poor Reverer, he seems to have all but given up hope. I cannot fathom what happened. He used to be such a sweet, sanguine child. I beg of you, friend, pray help me help the boy. Might you investigate into the matter that you might ascertain what ails his heart so? I guess I nodded in this big crowd. Hard to tell. Thank you ever so much, my friend. I shall go speak with my colleagues at the Faunistry to see if they might have any insight. Mayhap you can speak with the other children. After your efforts as a little helper, I imagine they'd not be shy to share anything they might know. It's been a while since I did a video for this game, so it's been a while since I had to do so much reading. Whew. River, now that you mentioned it, I haven't seen him smile much lately. We used to laugh together all the time. I wonder what happened. River, he doesn't seem to be too happy lately. Who can blame him? When I think of how long I've been here, far from home, sometimes I can't help but cry too. Honestly, if I do the cough properly, I'm not going to be able to stop coughing for a while. I saw River reading a letter the other day with a terrible grimace on his face. Mayhap something in the words upset him, or perhaps sickness is acting up again. Nope, bad news from the family. Would you ask him? You would ask him, Reverie? Very well. I saw him reaching under his bed the other day, as if you were hiding something. Of course, I did not peek. I'll have you know that Mother and Father instilled me with the finest of manners. All right, time to go snooping. Right there. Find a letter in the bed. Yep. River, the worst of the Simpsons has subsided. I cannot fathom how this could have happened. Oh, welcome back, my friend. Have you gleaned any insight on what ails poor River's heart? Let's see. Letter addressed. Yep. I haven't read it yet. What have we here? A letter? To River from his father? While I am loath to intrude upon the privacy of my ward, desperate times call for desperate measures. Let us see now. My dearest son, I promised I would be home for Starlight, but I fear business calls. Pray forgive your father for his broken promise. I know that I shall return to your side as soon as I am able. But not as bad as I was thinking. Ah, I should have known. River's father's a merchant by trade, and his travels often take him to distant shores. Few things instill the boy with hope like his father's visits, but they have grown increasingly rare. Doubtless he prayed to the spinner for his father returned for Starlight, and was devastated that those prayers went unanswered. If this letter is the cause of his recent malaise, I fear there is little we can do to lift his spirits. Unless we can somehow find the man and convince him to... Wait, I believe I know someone who just might come to our aid at a time such as this. I'll go on ahead and investigate the matter. Pray join me and Dawn at the hustling strips. I will explain there. Why do I have a feeling I know who we're going to go see? Mainly because he dressed up as Santa every year. Sorry, I guess he's the spinner. But in this case, he's the Santa with no pants. Alright, let's go here. Because hustling strip would be over this way. Sorry for the yawning. Been a long day. Alright. Nope, I was incorrect. I went way, way out of the way. So I'm going up there. I know where I'm going now. So was this the fastest way? I don't know. So we're going to go here. Alright. Here we go. So... Oh, I'm mistaken. Very mistaken. Like the complete opposite of who I was thinking. I'm trying to remember his name though. Ah, friend, your timing is impeccable. With some help from an old acquaintance, I was to ascertain the whereabouts of the poor boy's father. The acquaintance of whom I speak, an old friend of my departed mother, is in one who has a vast web of informants and information at his disposal. He was more than happy to assist, for the right price, needless to say. Told you about the coughing. But you needn't concern yourself with that, friend. What's important is that we found our man. As my source tells me, Riveray's father is staying over at Limsa, awaiting a vessel to take him across the seas of Rad's hand in the east. If we depart now, we might be able to catch him before he sets sail. I would go myself, you understand, but you understand, or you must understand, I simply could not leave the poor children entrusted to my care. So must call upon your generosity again this starlight season. Pray travel the limbs in my stead, that starlight wish may yet come true. Man, getting the information from that guy, it's like, if I'm not mistaken, he's like almost a villain at this point. Almost. Technically, he hasn't done anything very wrong, but we're not able to pin anything on him. If he is who I remember him being, it's been a while since that plot line. That I've seen that plot line. Alright, heading to Limsa. Go here, and let's hope he's probably a floor lower, isn't he? Yep, lower decks. Lower decks. There you go. All right. Make a break for it. Good. This place has been decorated quite nicely too. Just like the white really goes well. The white stone goes really well with the green. It's like, it looks like, it makes it look like there's actually, makes me kind of think there's snow on the ground, hence the snowbed right there. It's very aesthetically pleasing. You've dyed yours. Anyway, Riveray's father, who is wearing a hat. Wearing a hat. No, he's not. I saw somebody else. I am disappointed. Alright. Why, yes, I am Riveray's father. Whatever is the matter? Has something happened to my boy? He collapsed because you didn't show up. It cannot be. I knew the boy was looking forward to the Starlight reunion, but to think a single broken promise would ravage his heart so. You must understand, friend. I want nothing more than to fly back to Old Ah to Riveray's side, but I simply cannot. No, a matter most pressing calls me across the sea. It's It is not merely a chance at profit and fortune that calls me eastward. I have, at long, long last, found a reliable source for the herb needed to cure my poor boy's disease. If I do not set sail out on the next ferry, it may be moons, even years, till I find an opportunity like this. And so, as much as it pains my heart, I must go. I know it will not suffice, but pray deliver this to my boy in my stead. It is a memento I meant to give him when I return from Radazan. Take it to him and tell him this. Even when his journeys carry him to distant lands, your father's heart is ever with you. And with that, I must prepare for my journey. Thank you, my friend, and happy Starlight to you. See, from this angle, it almost looked like he was wearing a Christmas hat. I'm not crazy! Airship landing. This way. Yep. There, so hustling strip. Thank you. That should take me pretty close to a teleporter. Sorry, aetherite crystal. I've been playing so many different games. More generic terms seem more fitting for everything. Alright, go to Alchemist Guild. Helps that I really know this area well. Alright. And over here, talk to him, go inside. Let's see, yep. There might have been a different wording of it, but they're pretty much the same thing. I heard you're helping. I'll let you inside. You know, I actually like my version better. More succinct. Alright. I can't see you, but... yeah, there you are. You return, friend, but you return alone. Did the man elude your search? Let's see. Gift forever air. And now I'm on this side, because I have to be on this side to give it to you. I see. I can only hope that this gift will serve to rouse Reverere from his doldrums. Pray take it to the boy, my friend. He should be back on his feet any time now, and, given his recent behavior, I suspect he'd rather receive the present from you than me. That time of year. Hey, kid. Oh, you're back. I've been a good boy. Well, good boy. What? You have something for me? There you go. A present, but I only asked. The only thing I asked for Starlight was a present from Father? His heart is always with me, you say? That's a stupid lie. If his heart was with me, then why isn't he here, like he promised he would be? Please, Reverere, you must understand. Your father cares for you more than anyone we know. Then why didn't he come back? Why is he sailing off to some distant land? Is Queen so much more important to him than his own son? He's going for your cure, dumbass. Sorry. It is precisely because you are so important to him that he sails east, my dear boy. He sails out in search of a rare herb that will cure you of all ills, that you might live as a family once more. Sorry, I was getting a little tired of this drama here. Just give him the information, get on with it. You're just making things up, or aren't you? I swear on my own father's grave that I am not. The adventurer heard as much from your father's own mouth, didn't you, friend? Nod. So, Daddy doesn't hate me after all. On the contrary, Reverend, your father just wants to see you well again, as we all do. Will you promise to stop fighting us and work with us to overcome your sickness? I don't know why I chuckled there. You bet I will. I'll get over this and be back living happily with my dad in no time. Just you watch me. Just watch me. Or no, it was just you watch me. Whatever. Now that's the Reverend I know. Hamlet, we're speaking in private for a moment, friend. I'll be at the front desk if you have a moment, if you might spare a moment. Alright. Front desk. I guess I have to be on... He wants me on this side. Come on. There we go. And now he wants me on this. Make up your mind. Dim a lot, you insufferable oaf. I swear I cannot leave my bumbling erstwhile apprentice alone for half a bell without him turning the cauldron over and making a right mess of everything. Oh hey! The Alchemist Guild Leader. Master Severon, what brings you the children's ward at this hour of the night? Are you deaf, dumb, or do you simply enjoy being intentionally obtuse? It is just as I said, you are a spectacular fool. I saw you running about town like a chocobo with his head removed from his body, and I denied to interrupt my far more important research to see if my surpassing knowledge might be needed to rescue from whatever miserable plight you have surely inflicted upon yourself. Wow, he is really hard to read for him. Thank you most. That's most kind of you, Master Severon. I am pleased to inform you that, thanks to the charity of this kind adventurer, the situation resolved a few brief moments ago. I'm quite sorry to have troubled you so. Sorry. Well, if it isn't my able assistant. I must say, it's good to see that at least one person in this room hasn't let my esteemed tutelage go entirely to waste, like my erstwhile apprentice here. Okay. I'm not going to laugh like that, and you can hear that I'm just going to start coughing again. Though I have been practicing my laughs. Yes, my apprentice. He may be a sappy, sentimental fool, but I suppose it's something to be said that the children's ward hasn't entirely collapsed under his stewardship. Though I dare say my regular visits have something to do with that. Wouldn't you say, Director? Master Servant, your guidance is, as always, most welcome. But should you be taking this much time away from... Good God, Tibbalot. Why ever are you wasting my valuable time when you know full well that the pressing experiments demand my constant and undivided attention? I swear, the next competent apprentice I find will be the first. Hey! I don't know what got in my throat here. Forgive me, friend, for not introducing myself sooner. My name is Damalot, and I serve as director of this institution, though in fairness it is simply a position I inherited from my departed parents, and one that I even now struggle to prove myself worthy of. Nevertheless, on behalf of all my colleagues and the children placed under my charge, not at least which is dear River Air. I offer my most sincere thanks for the boundless kindness and charity you've shown to us this Starlight season. In my own childhood, I was a patient here myself. I suffered from a most curious ailment. Whenever I drifted off into slumber, I knew not when I would wake. It was only through the benevolence and goodwill of those around me that my condition did at long last abate. And so it was that, when I came of age, I resolved to carry on my dear parents' life work, that I might do my part to bring succor and solace to those in the greatest of need. A simple motive mayhap, but one that more than sufficed. But I've rambled on long enough. I thank you once again for your kindness, friend. You are welcome to the ward whenever you desire. I am sure your presence would bring smiles on the faces of the children. Wow, he's talkative. Oh, daily quest. I did not expect that. Let's see. Check out what that achievement fully is. Beautiful youngling, too good for this world, too pure. Okay. Use my orchestrion roll. Let's see what the daily quest is. Starlight Story. Let's see. Oh, I get a gift box. Demolat beams and exultant smile at your return. Adventure. Your return hardens the children as well as and me as well. I know we have imposed on your generosity quite enough already, but I was wondering, might you be willing to spare a few more moments of your time? In your travels across the realm, surely you've seen wondrous sights of which children in my care would scarcely dream. It would be an ever so special Starlight gift for them if you would regale them with a tale of your adventures. What do you say? Oh, thank you, my friend. I am certain your story will bring them no end of wonder and joy. I will gather the children in the innermost room. Pray meet us there when you're ready to tell your tale. Okay. Alright. That's him, everyone. So what story will you tell us today? My friends and I do love a good tale. Let's see. Funny games at Gold Saucer. I gambled a lot and lost. And won some, but mostly lost. Alright. Thank you, my friend. That was one of the most exciting stories I've ever heard. Well, everyone, I told you the stories would be the best. Indeed you did, Reverend. Friend, your tale your tale was such a rousing one that when I closed my eyes, for a moment I could swear I was journeying at your side. But as often the case, joyous times pass swiftest of all, and the hour grows late. What say you rest here for the night, friend? The room is empty at the moment, and you have more than earned yourself a respite. I shall see you on the morrow. So I told them a story of gambling. Alright. There he is. Ho, ho, ho. I say, it's good to see you again, my friend. We have met, have we? We have met before, have we not? It is I, the wandering pilgrim, known far and wide for giving gifts to a studious adventurer such as yourself. In truth, I had in mind to wield my hammer of legend and forge you a masterwork of goldsmithery worthy of your efforts, but I fear my attention is required elsewhere. But worry not, for I have procured a present which should more than suffice as a substitute. But but it would seem dawn is nigh, and still I must return to do what only a man, a wandering pilgrim man, can. Until we meet again, and do remember to look under the tree. Yep. I was wondering when he might show up. Like he shows up every year. And there it is. Alright, Saint sent gift. Alright, show up to Demelot. Good morning to you, friend. Did you... Oh, you said there was something waiting for you under the tree? Yep. Well, might it be that miracles are afoot, and the Saint of Nimia himself has has visited us personally, to personally bestow a gift on one of his favorite little helpers? Haha, but forgive my jest. The children were so stirred by your tale that they simply insisted that they return the favor in some way, and I was all too happy to oblige. Pray accept it as a humble token of my gratitude from all of us in the Children's Ward for the kindness you have shown us this season. In your dreams, you say? Well, it's most fascinating indeed. Mayhap the sound of me tiptoeing into your room at night stirred your imagination as you slumbered. Or mayhap, well, suffice to say that it's a magical season, and I would not be the bit surprised if the spinner herself sought to repay you for the miracles you have worked. At any rate, I thank you once more at the bottom of my heart for all you have done for the children. Should you have time and inclination to share another one of your tales, I am certain they would welcome it with ears and hearts wide open, as would I. Alright, so I have a gift. Use. And that's money. Alright, so it looks like I can only do this once a day. Yep. Now there's one more thing I want to check. Because this is a holiday, and they often do one little thing that I have not yet checked every holiday. And that is to see if there is a vendor. And on top of that, sometimes the vendors require certain things, so like maybe I shouldn't have opened up the present in case that's a currency this year. I hope not, because I actually enjoy the whole opening them up. So let's go up here. I do not see a vendor this year. In that case, it looks like all the other bonuses I can get for the holiday would be... Oh, no, there we go. Crier. Oh, there we go. There you are. Supplier. Alright, Starlight Pillar, Starlight Wall, Painting, Snowdrift. Alright, well, you know what? Just sell all this to me. Alright, and so I'm not all sure what else is in those gifts, but you can get them once a day after completing this quest. So, thank you for joining me on this merry occasion, and if you enjoyed this, give it a like. Any thoughts, comments down below. If you haven't subscribed, click on my beautiful face. So, thank you again for watching, and until next time, later.